All right. I have told you for a few times now that I'm going to be sharing some results and like specific results. And I'm going to take the opportunity to be our first one that is willing to share our results. Now, not everyone's going to be willing to share their story or whatever, but I am. And I want to just backtrack a little bit. People look at me and say, "Oh, she's just skinny. It's just so annoying. She's just skinny." I'll let you know that is absolutely not true. I'm going to be fully transparent with you. When I was growing up as a small child, we lived in Scotland. My dad was there for some really cool work stuff that he did. And in the Scottish school system, they used to bring little dollies or trolleys, whatever you call it, into our classroom, and we could actually buy candy. The whole thing was candy, all sugar, all sugar. And I became a sugar addict, pretty much. My sisters used to joke with me, there was a candy store, they'd put my face to the side so I couldn't see because I was just for sure gonna get it. So I just really like all the bad stuff. And I am not in that 5% of people that just have that really fast metabolism and could get away with eating anything they want. That's not been me. And so yes, I do have a little bit smaller, structure to me, but I gain weight just like everyone else. And when I grasped onto how good I felt for myself and watched my husband feel good when we started our weight loss career back in 2010, so a long, long time ago, 16 years ago, that became such a appealing thing to help other people feel good. And we did a really good job with our old program. We had the packaged food and long story short, over those 16 years, we had lots of obstacles, as many businesses do. We had a big company come in and take our name. They were bigger than us, and legally we had to give them our name. We had people steal from us. We had manufacturing companies got hit by a hurricane. It's like one thing after another. But the desire for us to feel good was always there, right? But in our life, back in 2022, actually, we had some, life happens for everybody, but we had several deaths in our family, and we kind of turned into survival mode. My husband and I just trying to keep our head above water, basically. And guess what? One of the first things to go for people when life gets a little bit hard is good routines, good eating. It's easier to eat bad than it is to eat good. Most of us know that. And so with time, we started to pack on the pounds ourselves. We knew better, but yet it still happened. So when we decided on December 31st of 2025 that we were going to end our last program, and we found this new program on January 3rd, 2026, we're like, oh my goodness, we were both at the heaviest that we had been since 2009, right before we started our initial career in the weight loss industry. And so that's a long time to be, not to be at our ideal weight. And for us to be at the maximum that we had been in over 16 years, something needed to change. In fact, all of 2025, we were remodeling a house. And that turned out to be such a wreck to our eating schedules. In fact, I remember it was about 8:45 and we were running through Home Depot, and I was eating a fast food sandwich for my dinner at 8:45 p.m. running because I was so rushed to get there, to get whatever part we needed for the house before it closed at 9 o'clock. I remember literally almost running down the aisle, stuffing my face, thinking, my goodness, this is where we're at? Like, something has got to change here really soon. And so by divine inspiration, or whatever you want to call it, when we found this program on January 3rd, it was the exact key that we needed to have a system in place for say, okay, you've been needing to lose weight for probably 3 or 4 years. You weren't even enjoying the last method that we did. And let's try something new, because we both needed a butt kicking in that department, and we knew it, but we didn't want to do it and whatever. Well, all of a sudden we had a strong desire to feel better. And that's exactly what our new program, the ChiroThin program, has allowed us to do. We jumped on board, and once we decide we're going to do something, there's absolutely no cheating. We just don't do that. I thought, man, if I can lose 10 or 11 pounds, at least my pants will fit again. I can get back in some of my favorite clothes, and I'll probably feel better. And so as we began the journey, for one, it cut off all the bad that we had been doing. We were even eating out sometimes twice a day, which I'm embarrassed to say that, but when you don't have anything planned, and fast food or just a takeout order is way more convenient than having to figure it out, make sure you have groceries, all of those little traps that a lot of people do fall into. That's where we were. We were kind of a mess. And this program just snapped it out of us so quickly. And I am so, so grateful that we took the plunge. I ended up losing 19.4 pounds, which put me back into my absolute most ideal weight for me. My pants that I couldn't even get on, they now are loose, and I feel so good. Something else that was a very big struggle before for me was I was always chasing that feeling better, and I was eating carbs and sugars as a quick snack to hold me over till the next meal, and it's constantly like this for me. I am so happy to report that I don't have any of that anymore. My blood sugar and my not feeling good because I wasn't eating correctly is no longer. And I've been off of the program for 2 weeks now, and it is just so amazing how something that I've struggled with literally my entire life. I pass out. I've passed out many times because hypoglycemic feeling. And I don't have any of that anymore. So yes, the 19.4 pounds probably was actually closer to 20. I didn't get to weigh that my last day because I had to go out of town really quickly for a family emergency. But 20 pounds lost on someone my size is absolutely, I feel like, a phenomenal thing. I'm not too skinny. It's just perfect for my size of body. And better than that is the balance that my body has felt during the process and even after the process. I'm not starving all the time anymore. I'm not having to have snacks so I don't pass out. I don't have any of that. I feel absolutely amazing, and I want other people to feel that same way. So my results, 19.4, maybe 20 pounds for me. My daily average was 0.46 a day, which is pretty good. If we want our girls to be about half a pound a day is our goal. And for our guys, more like, 3/4 or a pound a day. My husband lost 29.2 pounds. He's like, darn it, I wanted 30. We always want more, but on his day 43, he did hit 30. So I tell him he can say that he lost 30 because he really did. And his daily average was 0.69. So if you think about that, those are pretty great results. We're willing to share those results with you. What he and I keep talking about is how good we feel even after we're off, that we're not starving all the time. We are still eating exactly how we should be eating. But we have a plan for if we want to have a piece of pizza, if we want to have a cookie or a brownie or those kind of things, we know exactly how we're going to make that work without gaining your weight back. So that is such a win. This program, I feel like, is win, 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 win. And that's why we're wanting to share with as many people as we can, because so many people are looking for a way to feel better with their confidence, feel better with self-esteem, feel better in their clothes. It's not all about how you feel in your clothes, but guess what? It feels good to feel good in your clothes. And when we feel good about ourselves, that helps us be a better person in every aspect of our life. Nicer at work, treat our family better because we feel good. And there's just a snowball effect of good when we feel good. So I encourage you to look at our program. We are opening it up. We've got our first 30 under our belt. We're now opening it up to another 30, hopefully another 50, hundreds. I hope that with time, we help hundreds and hundreds of people, even thousands of people with time, get their life back. Doesn't matter how many years that we did things wrong. It matters that we said, okay, enough is enough. Show me how to correct this. Let's erase that time period. Help me get the results. Help me not live in survival mode and take care of our bodies, because it's absolutely worth every ounce of effort. And that is my update for you. Again, I lost 19.4. My husband lost 29.2. And you're going to see in future videos that we're not alone. Everyone is getting great results. So there you have it.